We are going to be getting a community day featuring the Pokemon Solosis in the month of October. And I'm going to say that regarding this community day, there is a huge missed opportunity for them to draw a lot of hype around this event. I'm going to be talking about this along with all the details for this event in this video. Let's get right into it. Alright, how's it going everyone? Jinsula here with a brand new Pokemon GO video. I hope your day is going really well and let's get right into it. So we got the announcement for October Community Day and it is going to be featuring the Pokemon Solosis. And I will say that in terms of this Pokemon getting a community day, it was something that I was expecting considering it does have 2 stages of evolution, but I did not expect them to have the certain bonuses that they were going to have, specifically because we are on the precipice of getting level 80 as the new player level cap. So there was a bit of a missed opportunity with this particular community day, and I really do think it's something worth talking about. But before we get into that, let's actually go over the details for this Solosis community day, and then afterwards let me tell you why I think this is such a missed opportunity. October 2025 Community Day featuring the Pokemon Solosis is going to be happening on Sunday, October 12th from 2 o'clock p.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. local time. The featured Pokemon for this Community Day is of course going to be Solosis, and you will finally be able to get its shiny form as well. Now during this Community Day, if you were to evolve Solosis all the way to Ranunculus, then you're going to be able to get the featured attack Charm. I really do think this attack might actually elevate this Pokemon to actual useful levels, especially when it comes to PvP. We'll just have to wait and see, but I predict that this is going to be a very solid move specifically for this Pokemon. Now during this community day, there's going to be a special research which you could purchase in the web store or the in-game shop, and if you were to complete it, you will get encounters with Solosis with a special background. And there's also going to be field research rewards during this community day, which is also going to award you with Solosis encounters and possibly one with a special background, as well as Great Balls and more items. Now I will say that when it comes to these community days, you will want to make sure you do not ignore field research tasks, because they are a great way for you to pick up high IV shinies of the community day Pokemon, and you could possibly get one with the special background. So make sure you complete field research tasks along the way and you might get yourself something really good. And then finally, there's also going to be a timed research specifically tied to the Community Ambassador program, and you're also going to be able to get premium items through this special research, as well as encounters with Solosis with a special background. And then finally, let's go over the event bonuses, and this is something I will be discussing later. During this community day, you're going to get 3 times the amount of Stardust for every Pokemon that you catch. You're also going to get double the amount of candy for every Pokemon that you catch. You're going to have double the chance to get Candy XL for every Pokemon you catch. And then lure modules are going to last for 1 hour, and then incense are going to last for 3 hours, and this excludes the daily adventure incense. You're also going to get additional spawns when you take snapshots of Pokemon, and you're going to get 1 additional trade, and trades are going to cost 50% less Stardust. Alright, so it goes without question that this is going to be a pretty decent community day in and of itself, because it's going to be featuring a Pokemon with a shiny debut, and on top of that, it's going to be a Pokemon that I think might have some relevance with its community day move. Actually, now that I think about it, I think shiny Solosis has already been in the game for quite a while, but considering how rare it is, I'm thinking that having a community day for this Pokemon is going to be something that will allow players to get its shiny form. But I think this is a bit of a missed opportunity, specifically around the release of level 80 as the new level cap, and there's going to be a lot of players out there who are going to try to hit level 50 before that level cap gets increased, because when it comes to level 50, they're going to be changing things up in terms of player scaling. So that means if you did not hit level 50 before next month, well, you're going to be out of luck and you're going to miss out on some really cool rewards. Specifically, those who hit level 50 before the October 15 date are going to get themselves a whole bunch of rewards that are going to be exclusive for those who hit that level. And I think for a lot of players, they actually do want these items before the level cap gets increased. Now, I think what they could have done with this particular community day is that they could have had it so that you could have had an experience bonus with it. I think the Stardust bonus is certainly going to be really good. You always need Stardust, but I think a lot of players would have preferred if they had an experience bonus. Now, imagine if they had a triple experience bonus with this particular community day. I think it would have made a lot of sense, and you're gonna find that a lot of players are gonna go all out trying to get that last bit of experience, because this community day is going to be only 3 days before the level cap gets increased. So for players who are looking to get experience before that happens, yeah, unfortunately, this community day may not necessarily help to the degree that it could have, and I think that is the reason why I feel like this is a huge missed opportunity. And I've certainly seen a lot of players online share that same sentiment, and I think for Niantic, maybe they could have done something better for this particular community day and get players to even purchase the community day ticket a lot more if they had included that experience bonus. But I totally recognize that when it comes to community days, they're probably on a bit of a schedule where they're going to have certain bonuses on certain months, and maybe this time around it just happened to land on the triple Stardust bonus. So I totally recognize that, but at the same time, I feel like they could have bent the rules just a little bit so that they could have had players actually get something out of this community day to help with their experience grind. But in any case, that's going to be it for this video. Definitely share your thoughts regarding this community day down below. Do you also feel like this is a missed opportunity, or do you feel like the triple Stardust bonus is still pretty good? Definitely share your thoughts regarding this community day down below in the comments, and let's have a great discussion. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if it's your first time here, and don't forget that notification bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. And real quick, let me give a shout out to all of my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support the Jinsula channel, the best way you can do that is going to be by joining my Patreon. And if you decide to become a paid Patreon member, I'm going to add you to my Pokemon Go friends list. That means for stuff like remote raids, the friendship system, opening and sending gifts, different things like that. If you want to play Pokemon Go with me, then make sure you go and check out my Patreon. I'll put a link to it in the description below. And if you want to support my channel in a completely different way, you could do so by following me on social media. My handle is @Jinsula. I'm on the platforms that you see right now on the bottom of your screen. Make sure you go over there and give me a follow, and that'll be a huge help to my channel. And you'll have access to some exclusive content. You'll be able to keep up with my daily life as well. And that's going to be it for this video. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself today, and I'll catch you all later.